Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 CNN bloopers.
Oh, Ollie, are you okay?
I'm back.
Good morning, Karen.
Good morning, John. It's delivered with a remote control. Oh!
For this list, we'll be looking at the funniest, craziest, and cringiest things to happen on air at CNN. What's your favorite CNN blooper? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Missing Flip Spiceland. For a 24-hour news channel like CNN to run smoothly, communication is key. While issues are rare, sometimes you get moments like this one. An anchor introduces meteorologist Flip Spiceland, but the camera cuts to a weather map, with Spiceland nowhere to be seen.
Doing pretty well in our weather center today with the assistance of some young talent and some...
When the clip starts, a stressed-sounding voice asks where Flip is, but calms down once he's been located and gets his microphone plugged in.
Go, Flip. You're on here.
Put the newsman on there, Rocky.
Oh, he's plugging his mic in.
Spiceland appears seemingly out of thin air and apologizes for being a little out of sorts, having not realized the weather report was still on the schedule.
I'm here without my microphone on because I didn't know we were going to do weather with all of the impending breaking news. Sorry about that, Joy.
Still, like a true news pro, he handles the mix-up with total class. Number 9. Carp attack. Silver carp are also known as flying carp, and it's not just a name. These aquatic wonders really do leap out of the water, and if you're in the wrong place, they might make contact with you. That's what happened to CNN reporter David Mattingly. While reporting on the influx of these Asian fish in the Illinois River, Mattingly is hit by one and flails about for a bit to the visible amusement of his fellow boatmates.
Whoa, whoa, oh.
It certainly isn't the most dignified moment for a television journalist to experience, but at least nature provided Mattingly's story with more evidence, as well as plenty of entertainment. Number 8. Fernando Valenzuela birth announcement. CNN isn't against having a little bit of fun with their reporting.
Finally, this family note. Fernando Valenzuela's wife Linda today gave birth to a 7-pound, 14-ounce baby.
When Dodgers pitcher Fernando Valenzuela's son Fernando Jr. was born, the network made an interesting choice with their graphic. They used a photo of the baseball player superimposed over a baby. It's a very jarring image, and if you're wondering how Sports Tonight anchor Nick Charles keeps a straight face, he doesn't.
Oh no, I'm not gonna wish that on this little baby.
After seeing the image, he says he doesn't wish that fate on the newborn. Fred Hickman, his co-anchor, is also quite amused.
Oh, man.
It's only a day old.
Oh, Fernando.
If Valenzuela saw this segment, we hope he got a good laugh out of it. Number 7. Feeding your pets bones. The right opening line from a news anchor can instantly hook a viewer into the story. The wrong one can just make the anchor look lost and the viewer feel baffled. That's what happened in this early 80s CNN clip.
For years, I would imagine you've been feeding your pet bones, especially if your pet happens to be a dog. But I am stretching. This is how I do it.
Anchor Lou Waters takes a particularly convoluted route when introducing a story about why you shouldn't feed your dog bones. He admits he's stretching, and when he asks if they're ready to proceed, there's another apparent setback.
I am stretching. This is how I do it.
He says they don't even have it. There's no telling what it is, but based on this clip, we can tell Waters definitely has a sense of humor about himself.
The thing is, you're not supposed to do it. Are we ready? We don't even have it.
Number 6. John McCain prankster. Unlike some politicians, John McCain had a sense of humor about himself. The late Arizona senator made appearances on Saturday Night Live and Parks and Recreation.
Excuse me, I just need to get my coat here.
Could you give me a minute here, please?
But he didn't need a script to be funny. When congressional correspondent Manu Raju was giving a report in 2017, McCain appeared behind him, but he didn't just quietly sneak away. Instead, he made devil ears with his hand and snuck away right when Raju apparently realized what was going on.
Making devil ears?
Laying out a series of demands
behind CNN reporter Manu Raju.
Later, McCain tweeted, quote, "After all these years, revenge." McCain might not have had the best relationship with the media, but he knew how to be playful, not spiteful.
McCain then tweeted out the moment, "After all these years, revenge."
Number 5. Extreme close-up. A CNN camera operator needs to know when to zoom in and when to pull back. If the viewer is made too aware of the camera, it can be incredibly distracting.
Let's go to Jan Hopkins in New York for that and all the financial headlines.
During this 90s blooper, an anchor cuts to reporter Jan Hopkins for a financial news update. While the initial medium shot of Hopkins is perfect for air, the camera operator apparently felt the urge to zoom in, filling the frame with Hopkins' face.
Thanks, Sonia. It was a close call. Stock's hitting a new record high, though.
An extreme close-up can make a powerful statement in a movie or dramatized TV series. On a news channel like CNN, it just doesn't work. Hopefully, there was a reminder about do's and don'ts for camera techniques after. Number 4. Malfunctioning weather map. Weather reporters deserve a lot more respect, given some of the nonsense they have to endure. In this clip, trying to give the forecast ends up being rather stressful for a CNN weather reporter.
And we're going to get you a picture of the national weather scene in just a moment.
The physical map, divided into 3 parts, will not stay in place, eventually turning around completely. To add insult to injury, the reporter mentions this is his first day on the job.
No, this is my first day. I suppose I'm lucky I'm still alive.
He seems more amused than upset about the situation, showing he knows how to handle himself under pressure. No matter what your job is, that's an essential trait to have. Number 3. Wolf Blitzer spits. Wolf Blitzer is one of CNN's most recognizable figures, having been with the network for more than 30 years. In a less than dignified moment, Blitzer pauses a report to wipe off his mouth and then promptly spit. It's impossible to follow what he's saying after because we're too grossed out by his lack of on-camera manners.
Tougher sanctions to increase the pressure if necessary.
This moment didn't cost Blitzer his job, but he was hopefully advised to be more aware of what he's doing when on the air. There's a time and place for everything, and giving a news report is neither the time nor the place for spitting. Number 2. The hacker known as 4chan. Just because someone works in news doesn't mean they're completely in the loop. After explicit images of numerous celebrities were leaked in 2014 and posted on image board 4chan, CNN reporter Brooke Baldwin asked a now infamous question.
Do we even know who is this 4chan person or website?
While Baldwin recovered a little bit, realizing that 4chan is a website, not a person, it didn't take long for her blunder to make its way through the internet.
He may have been just a system administrator who knew his way around and how to hack things.
A new meme was created, referring to the hacker known as 4chan. There are plenty of examples of how the internet changed news reporting, but few are as hilarious as this one.
Because listen, a lot of people have
We've all done these things.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Taking out the trash. A distracting dumpster delivery appears in the background of this clip.
Look behind us here.
Yawning anchor. Rick Sanchez might have needed more coffee before airtime.
Welcome back.
Ad-lib accident. Another Rick Sanchez blooper.
We're going to ad-lib the... did I just say that? I was being told by my producer to ad-lib.
We're back. An important reminder to stay alert when working in the news.
Oh, well, recovering. We're back.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Anderson Cooper gets the giggles. Anderson Cooper's journalism career is truly storied, having received 2 Peabody Awards, 18 Emmys, and conducting interviews with everyone from Barack Obama to Eminem.
Time now for the ridiculous, and tonight we're adding Gerard Depardieu.
But his most memorable on-air moment might be when reporting on actor Gerard Depardieu's alleged untimely bathroom break during a flight.
Last night on a flight from Paris to Dublin, Depardieu reportedly peed on the floor.
During Anderson Cooper 360 segment, The Ridiculous, Cooper made every urinary and incontinence pun possible, including ones we never would have thought of. Cooper can't help himself from cracking up while reading the script, and we're right there laughing with him.
They saw an actual thespian, actually thespian. Oh, it's full of puns. This probably won't come as a shock, but several passengers say Depardieu was, you guessed it, visibly drunk.
For just one evening, the funniest thing on television was airing on CNN. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.